Hey riders, I guess we're here already. Okay folks, I'm still setting up here, trying to get my thumbnail correct so I don't screw this up again. So how's everyone doing today? Let me just do this quick. Zone 2 session, open. Okay. Uploading should be quicker than that. There we go, save. Okay, I think I'm live. We are in the pipe, 5x5. Let's see how we look here. Got the fan just on low. I see a few GRC members here already. Hey Chris, dude, you the man. Chris Dark always supports. Thank you very much, dude. I know Kyle wants to go kind of chill today. Everyone can do kind of what they want. This is only 12 kilometers, and thanks for those people that showing up that might have just missed the World Animal Day route. I was going to try to squeeze it in too, but I couldn't make it. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get this done in time. So let me just jump on my bike here. Just going to jump in here. Let's go with this, right? See how things work. Oop. See me smoke my knee there. So here's my question of the day for everyone. Whoever's in here, if anyone would see this yet, do you always get onto your bike the same way? By that I mean, I only get on from the left side. I never get on from the right side. I always fling my right leg over. Actually, I just got a huge welt here on my knee right now. Let me just see what's going on here. See what we got coming in. I think we've only got about 26, 27 registered, but like everyone I see here are like, I gotta say, the biggest supporters of the channel right now. People I've been with forever, people that I'm working with routinely, trying to improve the whole Rouvy experience. I see a lot of Trek Madones here. I see a couple of Livs. I see a Madone Gen 7. You'll see me on the Giant Propel. I'm over on the far right there. I think right now I have 48,900 coins or something. So I did just mention before there too, that World Animal Day thing. Jump on those if you can find any. It's 2,000 gold coins for like, I don't know why, but they have a 2-lap event and a 3-lap event. So 12 or 18 kilometers. Luckily for me, I know all my friends in the UK and Europe. It's getting kind of late at night, and again, I appreciate you showing up 6:45 p.m. in the UK on your Friday night. Hopefully you've all got some great plans for the weekend. We're starting in 7.5 minutes here. I want to make sure that Torben's here. Where's Dolph Vader? I know last week, I think there was some mess up with how I scheduled the live stream and Dolph never got in. So if he's here, can anyone let me know? Okay. Here we go, got an outdoor ride and now excited to join you, Colin. Hey, awesome to see you, Chris. Chris Shearer in the house, cycling Slapshot. Neil saying no one gets left behind. So basically, I think the way we're doing these, folks, you know, this is a challenge route. Chris Dark here too. Hey, Chris Dark, thank you very much again. Yeah, Chris, if you're tired, I think it was you, Chris, that was saying you wanted to ride at like 1.4, 1.5. We're all into that. I'm also going to say, you know, if everyone wanted to stick together, that's great. The good thing is it's only 12 kilometers, so even if you're like bored to death and you can barely ride that slow, it won't last very long. So this will be my total recovery ride every week. This Friday afternoon thing, you know what, I probably will try to squeeze in that World Animal Day thing. So like Chris Shearer, you're in North America. Dez, I see Dez here as well. He's in North America. Guys, jump in those events if you can. There's a few more. Easy 2,000 gold coins. Anthony's here too. All right, Anthony's here. Awesome. Anthony is a jet setter. Ever since I've met Anthony last, I think we talked about this December, January, he's always flying all over Canada. And I was fortunate enough to meet him at the Calgary airport, maybe about a month back. Hey, Kyle. Kyle's here too. I know Kyle says he's going chill. Chris Dark, like he says, hopefully it's a chilled one. He's knackered. I know there's been a ton of racing this week. How good was that Mount Evans yesterday? Yeah, Anthony, trust me, the novelty was. Oh yeah, of course. Especially if you're stuck on like WestJet or something. It's not like it's first class, right? Here's your bag of peanuts and the world's smallest drink. It'd be so nice to just fly private, wouldn't it? One of my buddies in Las Vegas, his dad runs a huge furniture store in Las Vegas. Wow, I can't believe I don't remember the name. Just a single store, but it's been around like 50 or 60 years. He flies private all the time. He's got some condo in Encinitas, California, I believe. Goes to the private terminal. Torben is here. Thank you, Torben. I'm glad it worked. Torben, I think last week that was totally my fault with the scheduling. I think I had multiple streams scheduled. So hopefully I get enough across to everyone through the week, like this is when we're riding, and then I can just hit live and go live. Roger did point out this morning here too, the ride yesterday, Mount Evans, how good was that climb? So glad everyone's done it now. I'll be doing it again soon, I guess. I think I said yesterday I did that one October 20th, 2022 on Rouvy. So almost 2 years ago, and I was the only one out of all of us. Only because of that book. Got me interested in it. Andy Up's here. Yeah, Andy was in the start shoot early today. I better just take a look and see where we're at here. Yeah, it looks a lot of muckers, a lot of GRC riders here. Couple things. Yeah, so Mount Evans race yesterday was fantastic. Awesome stuff. All I can say is a shout out again to Shunik and his dad. Kind of caught me off guard at the end when he posted that about his father. It is what it is. Like, I mean, I just kind of had to flow with it. So hopefully Shunik knows I'm thinking about him. And I think we all are. Stuff like that is horrible. So hopefully Shunik's, good today. Mike Hagan here as well. So who's ready for Mount Lemon? I've got this weird idea I might do it in the night with the muckers because I kind of need that mental boost because I got crushed so bad on it last time. I do a lot of these things solo. So when you fade hard by yourself. You got no mental, you don't even have a mental draft whatsoever. Yeah, lots of Madones. I see some Gen 7s. Who's in the middle here with the red jersey? There's a different looking bike right in the middle of my screen. I don't know who that is. Not too sure at the moment. So we got 2 minutes to go. Let me just bounce back here for a second. And if I'm all over the place, it's because sometimes I'm watching the delayed feed on my end, and I think it's even more delayed. Okay. Let me just read this. Mike Hagan, yo guys, I changed my setup just for this. Still can't type fast. Yeah, neither can I. I'm in, so I don't care if other can't. Yeah. Yeah, it's a long, brutal climb. I saw you there, Torben. Nothing steep, it just keeps grinding. So like Mount Lemon is twice that. But I think it's like almost 1,800 meters. So obviously not twice, but it's twice the distance and maybe a slightly less gradient. So I might have done the first route they had on Mount Lemon twice. The second one like just smashed me to pieces. Like I was getting off the bike, walking around, asking myself, how can I keep going? But I did. Okay, Shunik's here. All the best, Shunik. Thinking about you, dude. Okay, so Kyle's saying Mount Levin 2 to 2.7. Yeah, okay. I know I can do that. Yeah, yeah. I got to put some weight loss on by Sunday morning, I guess. Anthony using text to voice. Anthony says text to voice is your friend. I think we'll be taking off here right away. So again, thanks everyone for joining. I don't know how many we'll get here. I know there's people doing other things today. I know it's a Friday night. I know Penelope would have been here, but she's off to the lake country right now. Sent me some beautiful pictures of this Airbnb she goes to. Or I guess cottage rental. Whatever you want to call it there. Rocket Boy, look at him racing. He's like, what? Right now he's like, hey, what's going on here? Where is everyone? So actually, I think doing this one will complete all the gravel roads for me. Pretty sure. Oh, okay, Shanik is here. I thought he just left us a message. Great to see him. Yeah, whoever wants to blast, go for it. I got Dolph by my side. I got Kyle directly ahead of me. Chris Dark, Chris Shearer. All the hitters are here, folks. All my cycling comrades. Hey, love this territory. Look at the terrain again, right? I love this type of scenery. Hopefully the video comes across well to you guys, because wow, it's beautiful. All this scrubby shrubs. You can see snow up high. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Mike Hagan just over to the left of me. Anthony directly ahead. Shout out to the Muckers and Team GRC. You can find cycling gear for both over at the Wayo store. I'll probably spend most, so it's only like 11:45 in the morning for me here. It's almost noon. I'll probably spend most of the afternoon trying to spruce up the YouTube page, putting more links in. You know, I like to have my show notes, right? So I usually put the route in there. Some stuff that I talked about. So I'll drop the Wayo store link in there for both. Some really nice stuff. And Anthony worked on all that, folks. So if you like the GRC stuff, all credit to Anthony. I honestly had nothing to do with it. Just saying. I trust these people. Anthony's really good with design and stuff. So just let him go to town on it, and I think it looks great. So you can get all your mucker stuff there too. Oh yeah, the garbage dump course, I forgot about this. The scenic garbage dump over to the right, with the front end loaders, the wheel loaders, scooping all the garbage up and burying it. Scenic, that's how we do over here. I'm just finding myself riding at 2 watts per kilo. I hope this is cool with everyone. Wow, is everyone's Rocket Boy? I guess Rocket Boy didn't get the message. And that's okay. Oh, Rocket Roy, sorry. Rocket Roy. I don't think none of us care, right? Let me get in the chat here and see what everyone's doing. Really, Torben was suffering on the final climb yesterday. Reminds me of Joshua Tree near the Griffin. Yeah, I love this part of the world. You know what's really crazy? As a geologist, I've never been to the Grand Canyon. Like, think about that. Chris Dark, when will Rouvy bring out a gravel bike store? Yeah, they should right away, I think. I guess it's all about collaboration with the companies. You know, they can't just say, I don't know, is a Survey a gravel bike or more of an adventure bike? And that's the only one I'm thinking of offhand. Could they just slap that name on? I don't think they're allowed to. So they probably gotta make all sorts of agreements. Are there actually gravel bikes in the garage? Which ones, Mike? Is Stu? Oh, Stu's starting behind us. Okay, Stu, if you're here, awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, this is the only time ever maybe I can lead out Shunnick a little bit. The only time ever. Grosjean. Aha, yes. Yeah, the Rockies are awesome, Kyle. I'm just reading Kyle's comment here. So, Kyle, you've been there twice, eh? Kyle, does that mean you've been to Vegas then? Yeah, look at Sylvia's comment. That's true. 18 in the ride, 19 in the chat. I know Penelope's gone. She would have been here. She's off for a week, I believe. I better have a look and see what I'm doing here. I still got to get this thing set up to, maybe I can cast it to my other screen or something so I can see exactly what's going on. But Clyde's here as well. Dolph Vader, Des Dyer. Hey Des, I saw you yesterday quickly on Lavender Fields. So folks, after the Muckers rate yesterday, I think I hung out for a couple hours, just doing whatever. Then I jumped in and did it. So I'm hoping that later on today, I think there's a 4:30 slot for me. I'll probably, I don't know, try to see if I can still find a job. And at 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, I will probably jump on the World Animal Day race just because I want coins. I don't have the best bike. It's good enough though. And then it's the start of the weekend. So I did want to talk about that too. I know it's your weekends. I know you're busy. You've got other routes. Nittier has a little bit of a sprint series going on. And tomorrow, I think it's called Tanoof. In Oman, it's 9 kilometers. I saw right now this morning 2 riders in each. I think there's only 2 slots. So I'm hoping that number goes up. After this event, if the numbers are still like really low, I'm jumping in. I want to support anyone that's willing to put races on. How long is 9 kilometers going to take us? So I think for you folks in the UK, it would be like 3:15 in the afternoon. So if you've got a chance, jump on. I think there's actually an early slot for you too. And it's going to be like a sprint series. Oh, look at this. 2nd place. Shunnick's barely holding on to my wheel at the moment. Oh my. Emerson goes to the front. Right. Chris Dark there too, trailing me, Grosjean. Yeah, such strong riders here, folks. It was really cool yesterday. I got to talk to Tanya Schmidt, Stefan's wife. And it was so good to tell her, like, hey, you know when your husband talks about cycling, and it's kind of, okay, enough. Let's go do the dishes. Let's go out for a walk. Let's go watch a movie. The guy's good. It was so cool to tell her, you have, well, maybe she does. I just basically said, you don't know how good he is. So it was really cool to do that, and chat with her a little bit about that. Okay, where's Neil right now? Where is Neil? I know I've been dropping an incredible pace at the front here, guys. Get back into my channel. Yeah, I know. Total dreams. Torben says he loves his chill ride. Yeah, Torben is... I am going to run them every Friday. And thanks to Neil for encouraging me to do this. This just came about that Neil's like, hey, you want to ride together this Friday? I'm like, yeah, let's make a ride out of it. Neil's alone, folks. I think we need to ease off a bit. Our mucker is struggling. Yeah, so Anthony says here, dream on to me for leading out Shunnick. I give myself a few seconds. Kyle is only 3 thousandths away from the live. Is the Madone the new one available now? Someone said somewhere yesterday, oh, you can buy it now. Neil's right at the back. He's playing trail sweep today. Sticking to the plan alone again. A few tears shed, but Neil's a tough guy. He can do it. So yeah, check out that Nittier stuff tomorrow. If you can spare, I don't know, 9 kilometers, Shunnick. What's that, 15 kilometers, 15 minutes at most? I'll do it because I want to support. The video won't be as good, but I'll live stream me riding. Maybe it'll be okay. If you just want to see a sufferfest, someone half dying on his bike. Sunday morning, got the GRC event. Also Sunday morning, UK time, we've got the hill climb for the muckers. That's Mount Lemon, from what I remember. So I'm kind of tempted to do that. What do you guys think? Should I jump in it? Just gonna hang back here. I got Chris Shearer right behind me. Hey Chris, how was the hurricane for you? Let us know. So Chris is in Carolina. He's a big Carolina Hurricanes fan. Ooh, yeah, we've got some people off. Grosjean's just chilling out too. So here's Chris Shearer, cycling slapshot right beside me. Kyle's 34 meters back. I actually need a sip of water on this. Yeah, so like what Torben was saying, I'm gonna run these every week, Torben. If I can just get these kinds of numbers, I'm happy. Ciclista Carlo's up ahead too. There's Chuck. Chuck's from Georgia. I think I've talked about him before. State champion in the 70 to, I believe, 74 class. So when you're out there hammering one day and you see his name and you're like, yeah, this guy's not too bad, he's hanging with me. You like my voice I just made up there? Just remember, he's like 70 something. Beast. Looks like a cyclist too. Doesn't need to lose any weight. Chris Dark just up ahead. Actually, I always like Chris's avatar. Take a look, folks. Not to call him out or anything. He's very chiseled. He's got like just that jawline, right? It's actually really cool seeing people. So I got some crunchy gear changes going on here. Forget what gear I'm in. It's really neat seeing people on Facebook too with their families. Because sometimes they get offered as a suggestion and I see 1 or 2 pics. Lud to Mud looking sharp with this family. And I like Dolph's attitude. I don't care. That's what I said I've got engaged today, is the I don't care mode. Just gonna coast and check the map out. Okay. So I'm not too far ahead. I see some weird numbers. I think Stu's trying to get back on with us. Stu, another great supporter of the channel. Remember, you're watching Inside Cycling World. This is Colin. Let's see if we can grow this baby. Might as well tell you guys now. You guys will be the first to know. And actually, I should be letting my Buy Me a Coffee people know first, but everyone can know here because I know everyone here. I think the only person I don't know is Rocket Roy. Rouvy has asked me to cover the big Rouvy race. Oh, Duke Norton got a late start too. So I think Duke likes his time slot because it's right around his lunch hour, but maybe he just got on the bike a little late. That's my guess. Going back to the chat. Okay. Hal Ayers here. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Hal. Yeah, you got to do these rest days. Chris Dark saying, do it. I think he's referring to my Mount Lemon at night ride. If you can do the Mount Lemon, we would love to have you on board. Yeah. You know, I could probably do like a full day of doing my thing, fall asleep dead early on the couch. YouTube, hey, I know a great channel for you to watch. You get the joke already? Fall asleep to some of my videos. Andy's saying should have taken the gravel bike. Hal's going to be riding Mount Lemon. Yeah, dude, totally. So yeah, Chris, we're talking about here. Anthony's saying, based on Chris's avatar, I would not mess with him. I know. He looks like an enforcer or something. Like, shredded. Torben, that's my attitude. I think that's the I don't care attitude. I told Kyle that this morning. Kyle's like, hey dude, I'm not going hard. I said, I'm in the Darth Vader mode. I don't care today. Okay, Kyle's saying when we had the Mucker Flanders tour, all Torben kept saying was, I don't care. Well, yeah, we don't care. So I think an adventure, that's Duke. So I think he just finished the animals race before this. So, and it started 15 minutes before this. So he smashed out those 18 kilometers, jumped in here. Stu finally caught up too. Neil, 19th and last. I gotta be somewhere near the end too. Stu and, yeah, Duke started about 30 seconds after Stu. Mike Hagan, if you're accused of having a split personality, just say, we don't care. Yeah, we're good. Thanks for that. Neil is picking up the last rider. Grosjean here. I think Shunik is saying here his heart rate is 107. Shunik's like, what am I doing here? Why am I riding this slow? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Muckers. Okay, I'm just floating in no man's land too, but it's all good. The Mucker series coming up. You know, Shunik's been around a few months. I was looking at Neil's stuff, and he's getting progressively higher on the scoreboard. He won, I believe it was August. I still haven't checked, but I think Bear Remy won last month. September. Let's see what October holds. Looks like Duke's coming up like a freight train behind me. I love that. Duke, this is where like you just pass me like I'm not even moving. Like those freight train finishes I try to catch sometimes. That one Arganil where Louis 73 and Carroll went on the attack. And then all of a sudden over their left shoulder, like 4 riders just came through like honestly, like a runaway freight train. I love it. So we got Neil and, oh yeah, Stu's ahead of me already. I wasn't paying attention. I wonder what Rocket Roy's thinking right now. Like, hey, what's going on here? He's probably like, yeah, I'm going to push Shunik to his limits. And now Shunik's just chill today. Shunik, I appreciate you relaxing with us while she's dropping 10, 11 watts per kilo right now. So yeah, Kyle, if you've been to the Grand Canyon twice, does that mean you've been to Vegas? Because I know it's not that far. You must have flown into Vegas then. Andy's heart rate's 106. Duke's done this road in real life. Tell us more, Duke. Oh, Torben's got some secrets. One day I might tell you about the story about my life, my attitude. Hey, and guys, just so you know, I was watching more Pedro K this morning, so all of my UK friends, Neil suggested it. Yeah, that guy is hilarious. In a weird, he's hilarious in a weird, clean way. Hal Ersing here, Bear Remy won August. With Shunik in second, so okay. Mike Smith to Utah in real life. Yeah, I've driven through parts of Utah. So way back when in university days, I drove all the way from Calgary, Alberta, Canada to Bishop, California, which is on the north and very east side of California, right beside Death Valley. So hot. I don't think you could even do that field school anymore. It was so hot, and it was like, our profs, they were like, well, make sure you're prepared. There was no water out there for us, nothing. Bunch of like 18 to 20-year-olds. Yeah, that was kind of spooky. Okay, yeah, they're Hal's saying it now. September was Shunnock. I think before that, no, okay, I've lost track. I thought August was Shunnock. September was Bear Remy. Yeah, Stu says he's just taking it chill, did the safari race too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I saw the one for Phoenix Nights. It's just the way he tells stories about how you're getting ready to go on vacation with your parents. Oh, the misheard lyrics. I love that one too. Just the way he does it. It's just his... He says the song out loud as it's playing, and he's just wording it with his lips. And the way he looks at the camera. Like, perfect. Clean, fun humor. So, I'll probably be watching some more of that later today. It's popping up all the time now. Kyle saying he did Vegas twice, really love it. First trip at the MGM Grand, I'm assuming. Second time at the Mirage. Yeah, the Mirages will be gone soon. Anthony's saying, yeah, when you grew up in the 70s, that's what field trips were like. Like just a bunch of kids taken to the middle of nowhere. No moms and dads. Oh yeah, there's the grocery store. Go feed yourselves. You're camping there. The prof, maybe the assistant get a hotel room. I'm not sure what Mike's talking about here. He's saying, I wonder if Duke is mad at us for dumping on him on Facebook. I missed all that. Oh yeah, this is the bouncy, bouncy, shaky, shaky video. Because we're going faster than what it was filmed at. Over some rough terrain. Looks like we got some horseback riders here with these trailers. Just gonna jump into my app. Okay, this is a group I like here. Got Dolph here. Chris Dark just up ahead. Like he said, he wanted to ride super easy today. So, on the day that you want to ride easy, get ready for some monster stuff on the weekends. Maybe this is the place. And that's what I'm going to promote it as. It's just better than not riding, I think. Just get your legs spun out. I know as soon as I take a day off, I feel horrible. Got Grosjean just up ahead of us, a couple hundred meters. Stu's just leading the way. Andy up, Chris Dark here. Torben in the mix, Ciclista Carlo. Looking sharp here, folks. And then I think in the bubble behind us, that would be Neil, I guess. Neil said he was at the back. He's in like ultra chill mode. I guarantee you Neil's drinking already. And that's what I was going to ask too. Hey Neil, what do you do for a living? If you want to tell us. I know he said, I was messaging him yesterday and he was saying he was with a customer. So I didn't know. I got an idea, a feeling that Neil is in the automotive business somehow. Okay, I'll check out Phoenix Nights, Stu. Mads Grosjean saying do the Mucker Sunday ride. I'm riding it for the endurance at 200. I can do 200 for that. I'd love to ride with you, Grosjean. Kyle St. Peter K is brilliant. You get to watch Phoenix Nights. He was about 2 miles from where Neil and I live. Oh, okay. Good old Bolton. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Anthony's saying, good idea about the Friday chill for the race weekend. Maybe we can think about getting a beer sponsor. Oh, I'd love it. I think I was talking about before, Rouvy has Thrive Recovery Beer. So no alcohol, but he says it tastes great. And you can get it in bottles too. Stu's doing a sprint at 400 meters out, folks. Yeah, thanks for letting us know, Stu. Mike's saying no sprinting. I'm not sprinting. In fact, this might be my only ride today. The inflatable scene in Phoenix Night is great. So is Phoenix Night a movie, or is that just like the name of a comedy sketch? Oh, okay. Neil's a workshop foreman. So Neil, are you a mechanic then? Is that what we're kind of saying? Yeah, and Chris Dark, still job hunting. This week I sent out 2 good ones to a company called Mancal, who I drilled wells with in the past. Geology company. And another legit geology company. And just this morning, CNRL, Canadian Natural Resources. Yeah, it's in his blood, it's in Stu's blood. So yeah, these jobs are out there, but half the time they just have to advertise. They've already got someone in mind who they're going to hire. I've reached out to everyone I know. Half the people I know aren't even in the business anymore. Okay, Phoenix is a TV show. Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe I can find it all on YouTube. We've got some finishers already. Andy's starting the sprint on the last orange hill. Fair enough. I'm starting my sprint. Not today. Everyone feel free to do what you want. Yeah, so Dez and Neil. Neil's being the ultimate trail sweep today. Sorry, Neil, I got ahead of you somehow. Just following Dolph here. Blame it on him. And now Dolph just says, I don't care. In like flat, deadpan, Danish way of speaking. I got my pickled herring. I'm good. I think that's what you guys eat there. I don't know. I remember eating, what was it, like sardines on toast when I was a kid. Like, I see that in the grocery store. The stuff my mom fed me. Sardines in tomato paste on toast. Like, really? Looks like Stu's just taking a break there. So hopefully everyone's got something chill to watch tonight. Andy accelerating away at 7 watts per kilo. Wow, I'm like one of the lowest level riders here. So yeah, I will be pushing the big Rouvy race now. I was kind of waiting to hear from them. Like, okay guys, what are we doing? Are we promoting or not? And I did hear from them. And I'm having another meetup with them next week, which could be really good for the channel. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed, folks. Crossing the cattle guards here on your bike, you would hate that. I don't know how my heart rate got to 150, but you know me, mine revs pretty easy. Okay, Neil. Thanks, Al. I'm trying so hard to get back into my career, but it's just the way it's going, like the energy transition. I'm all for it. But the problem here is you can have all the solar power panels in the world if you want, but you can't store it. Like, I want it stored somewhere underground by a corporate business or a government-sponsored business. Store like gigawatts. Because we have to heat our homes with natural gas here. I have my heat pump on right now, but it's above 0 Celsius. It's just enough to take the chill off that room. Anthony's sprinting for his beer. Chris is doing the same thing. Post-ride beer. Oh, yeah, so that's what happened. Stu's screen froze up on him. We must be getting to the end, folks. Everyone's disappearing on me. They've all shelled me out the back. Even Dolph left me this time. It's all downhill now, folks. All downhill. So yeah, I think I will. When I'm done here, I'm gonna sit, cool off under the fan. I do have a bit of a sweat on. Heart rate's 118. I'm sure some of you superstars, your heart rate's probably back to 70 at this point. And I'm gonna schedule myself for the Nittier race tomorrow. I really want to support what Nittier Dude's doing. If we don't support them, those races won't be around. And I would like to see a longer event still on Saturdays, like a long grind. I know earlier this year, the Muckers group did the entire Ironman course on Hawaii, something I'd like to do. But that doesn't mean I can't do a 9-kilometer sprint race too. So that's where we're going to be. So if you want to join me for that, if you want to pull me along, why not? Jump in. 8:15 tomorrow morning, I think, for me. The shaky again. I'll jump back into the chat here. Yeah. I think the big Rouvy race is going to be quite gigantic. Oh, Des might be called over to the Muckers. Yeah, there's a lot of brainwashing going on right now at the back. Stu, where are you from? I think he's from northern UK. I believe so. So Stu, let us know where you're from in the UK. Hal says his heart rate is 51. Oh my God. And Adventure, everyone, just so you don't know, that's Duke Norton. He's saying same, long ride on Saturdays. Thank you, Anthony, for showing up. If you guys don't show, no one else is going to join. So it's important. Kyle, yeah, thanks for being here, dude. So I'm probably just going to have a quick spin down here. I think I was talking yesterday. I will be doing my new, probably 2-hour-long ramble about Rouvy. Just trying to think of a good time to do it, because I want you guys in it. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, good luck to everyone riding Mount Lemon. Hey, Chris, thanks again. Super supportive of the channel, dude. Sometimes I don't like to promote what people are doing, but everyone, Chris supports me a lot. So I just want to say that. Special thanks to him. Stu's in Liverpool. Hour and a half from Wales. 1.5 from Wales. Okay. Okay, Duke. Yeah, we're trying to talk. I know Vishak mentioned it this morning too. He wants to do longer. Maybe he said races. We'll set it up as a race. People can race it. We'll pick out some groups. We'll have the 4 watt per kilo shun it group, the 2.5 to 3 for regular people like me. Oh, he's not a Beatles fan either. Oh, blasphemy. Thanks, Shunik. I hope all is well. And we'll see you for sure, I think, at the GRC race on Sunday. Oh, okay, Stu, sorry, Duke, I got you. Okay, Mount Lemon. Dude, that's 12:30 at night for you, isn't it? I think it is. Mount Lemon with the Muckers ends up being like... Kyle, can you tell me, what time is your Mount Lemon ride? Isn't it like 1:15 in the morning? Sorry, 8:15 in the morning for you guys? 2:15 a.m. Okay. Okay, I'll take a look after this. Maybe I'll just register for it and hope for the best. Okay, everyone, great chatting with you. Thanks for joining. Without your support, these won't get bigger. It's not going to grow just by me. Neil's just finished up. He says 33 minutes. I'll go outside, do some animal stuff, and I'll catch everyone real soon. Again, thanks for the support. Appreciate it.